Welcome back to Practical Research 2. This is again, Teacher Angiela. For today's lesson, you will be learning the following. First, differentiate the general problem from the specific problem, and finally, formulate the general problem as well as the specific problems. Let's try this picture query. Analyze the picture below. Will you find formulating questions easy or difficult? Why? How will the questions help you formulate the statement of the problem? And why do you think it is necessary to formulate good questions when analyzing a problem? That's what we are going to find out in today's discussion. So bear with me. Statement of the problem is the basic difficulty, the issue, the area of concern, the circumstances which exist, then, how they ought to be. The researcher should give the background which led to these circumstances that exist. Briefly describe the condition or a situation that exists which is perceived as something less than the ideal, or what it should be and how you see it to be. The statement of the problem exposes anything that is wrong with a situation or condition or circumstance which is being described. The important elements in the statement of the general problem are: 1. Main tasks. They satisfy the question, what to do with the major variables such as to associate, to relate, to assess, to measure, to determine, and etc. Two. The researcher must include the main or the major variables of the study.
Three. It is also important to include the specific details of your participants. These are your subjects or respondents of the study. Four. Do not forget the specific setting. It is the research locale or environment where your study will be conducted. The fifth one will be the coverage date of the conduct of the study. It is the target time frame as to when is the start and end time of the study. Lastly, for the developmental research, the intended outputs, such as intervention programs, module, policies, among others, are also taken into account as important elements in the statement of the general problem. The following are examples of a general problem. The general problem is followed by enumeration of the specific problems. A good research question forms backbone of a good research, which in turn is vital in unraveling mysteries of nature, and giving insight into a problem. The specific problems must meet the following criteria. First, they must be in question form. For example, how does gender relate to career choices of members of different religions? The second one is, the specific questions must define the population and the sample. That is, the respondents or the subjects of the study. Third, specific problems must identify the variables being studied, both major and minor variables of the study. Fourth, they must be empirically tested. An empirical question is a question that can be answered by collecting data from observation and experience. Requires a researcher to describe some aspect of behavior. There are two general types of questions formulated in research. These are the non-researchable and researchable questions. Non-researchable questions are questions of value. These are questions that are answerable by yes or no. Examples of this are the following questions. Formulating clear and significant questions prepares the researcher for subsequent decision-making over research design, data collection, and data analysis. The basic form of research question involves the use of question words such as who, what, where, when, why, and how. That's all for today. To check on your understanding of the lesson, please do worksheet number 5-A on your learning module. Work with your research group. For any questions or concerns, please approach Teacher Angiela via email, messenger or SMS. Let's end this session with this quote from Robert Sawyer. Because you have been so attentive, here's a thank you dance from Teacher Angiela. Alright.